Moin Moin and hello ladies and gentlemen, Donspektor here today with a quick video because today we are looking at a let's say quite interesting product, to be very polite here, because after we took a look at the ND Nice, today we are taking a look at the ND DD3, another IEM from the new started company ND Audio, and unfortunately I can already spoiler, this can and will not be a full review, because I think we talk about that later. Let's first talk about the general things, because as I said in my video for the ND Nice, this thing basically has the same qualities in terms of build and cable. That means both are pretty damn good, and I don't really have complaints at this price point. Again, yeah, the cable could be a bit smoother, but other than that, it's totally fine. Like, there isn't much to complain here. Okay, it's a bit more grippable at the end, but yeah, it is like really not a big deal. However, and this is now where the main part of this video comes, and that's why this cannot be a full review. The sound of this thing, I asked myself, like, how bad can it be? I mean, I've heard the ND DD2 Evo, which is also like sub 50, that was way too bright, but you know, was still somewhat okay. Like, just EQ the treble down by, I don't know, let's say 5 decibel or so. It's a lot, I know, but would have been okay. And I asked myself, how bad can budget be? And now let me throw you on, I would say, all measurements, and I directly give the comparison to Cadenza, because that is a very good base point for a nicely tuned IEM. And here, see all of those measurements. Notice something, it is bad. It is bad. Like, really, this is one of the worst measuring IEMs I've ever measured. And in case you're asking, like, did I listen to this? Yes. Did I want to listen to it after I tried it? No. Like, it's one of those things. It's so bad. Okay. Let's start with the details. So first, this is a V-shaped IEM. It has a good amount of mid-bass. It is very bassy in most configs, but it has a switch that reduces bass by quite a bit. However, unlike the name, let's get the next elephant of the room, this is not a 3 dynamic IEM. It is 1 dynamic driver, and it has 3 switches that you can put from 1 to 0 that change the sound. And as you can see by the graph, yeah, like, most of those switches actually do something. And yeah, most of this is just bass, like the treble is not really different, but it does something. So the good point, at least, it's not a complete like rip-off. The switches do change the sound. But the problem is the sound. It is bad. It is, like, how bad can it be? Very bad, like atrocious level bad. So let's break it down, and I think I will start by just showing you the default config it comes with, so you can see this is how it just measures, like, per default. And as you can see, it's not great. Like, there's a lot of 2 kilohertz energy, way too much. So that already makes it extremely shouty, like very shouty to my ear. And at the same time, because it has no peak at the same height after that, it also sounds thin. Like, not having a peak at 3K but only at 2K makes it very thin, and like, it sounds so unnatural. It just really does not go at all. And then we go further up and it gets fucking worse. What the hell? Like, there's a huge dip after 5K. What is happening? Seriously, people, after 5K there are information in audio. Like, past 10K, okay, like, you get a bit older, you don't hear that so much. Okay, yeah, that's not that noticeable. There's a few air frequencies, just a bit details. But after 5K, what the fuck is this drop? It's way too deep, and it doesn't come up after that. So the effect of this is basically it sounds like it's bad. Like, there's no details. Like, everything what is concerned detail-wise is gone. Harmonics completely off. Like, it's just gone. Like, it is bad. And don't get fooled by there being information at like 9K or after 10K, according to measurements here. It's way too little. Like, the main problem is this is on the same level as 1 kilohertz, about the same level at 9K. So that means it's so unnoticeable to the human ear that it could also be just completely gone. And that means what they have done basically is they took a Woofer and they tried to sell the Woofer as full range driver. Obviously ain't working. So yeah, this is really, really bad. And I cannot, verdict, I cannot, never recommend this. This is bad. And I would highly recommend ND Audio, remove this from the shelf, go back, put a different driver in here, like even a not so well tuned dynamic driver that is more V-shaped, should still have information past 5K. There should be information. It should not be gone. Like there should be something. So add the recommendation for them. And now let's look at my favorite configuration. This is the one where you just put the middle switch on, everything else off. Doesn't it look nice? Bass roll off, extreme 2K shout. Wow. This is really what like it's the worst thing I've heard. It's the worst thing I've measured. And that they even thought this is in tuning, having, like, this in tuning making it possible. No, like, I mean, you don't need 3 switches. 2 switches are fine. Or 1 switch for that matter. Then we can throw a comparison onto Cadenza, which again, this is a well-tuned V-shaped IEM without too many weaknesses. Maybe a bit too bright. Harmonish. This is how it should look like. And this is, again, what you get here. This is really so bad. In no way I can recommend this, and just remove these switches maybe, could put a better driver instead of the same price, would be okay. You don't need the switches. The switches only change bass. Bass you can only also fix by equalizing it. So, yeah. I think I don't make this video much longer because, yeah, I said everything I need to know about the ND3. First, let me again summarize here. It's only 1 dynamic, so it's a lie. It's not 3, it's 1. Second, the switches, yeah, they change the sound. It's mostly bass though, but it doesn't help because there's a far too high amount of energy at 2K and no information past 5K. So it is at the same time shouty and at the same time very undetailed and blunted and boring. Like it's both. It's very unique how you can manage to get an IEM this bad. So yeah, that's it. If you want to know more about the details about the build quality of a cable, I recommend you go to my video for the ND Nice, which is definitely the better IEM. It's a bit more expensive, yes, but it's a better IEM. So yeah, if you're interested for more details about build and cables, go there. And yeah, if you have other questions, criticisms, recommendations, or anything else, leave a comment. And with this, Donspektor out.